What's going on, everybody? This is Al from PlaybookGamer.com, and before we get into the video, I just want to briefly mention a few things I've added to the store. I added pretty much every single roster file that I use personally for all of my NCAA football games from 2002 to 11, and they're all free. They're max files for the PS2, so if you have an emulator, those are easy to plug and play, or if you have like an action replay device, you'll be able to transfer those files over to a regular PS2. I also added a bunch of playbook databases. I used to have them in my Google Drive on the site, and then I just moved them to the store. Those are free as well. Those are very handy. I use them quite often. Just give me a nice rundown of kind of, I can sort by formation or by team playbook. I got them for, I think it's 2003, 2004, 06. I got an NCAA 14 one on there that I found on Operation Sports by a guy named R. Kearns. Done a great job with it. I gave him all the credit for it. I added some stuff to that with the college football revamp stuff that's been going on lately. But make sure you check that out as well. Again, all that stuff is for free, so if you're interested, make sure you check it out. All right, back to our Dynasty. In the last video, we took on Ohio State. We pulled off the upset. It was a combination of their best player, their halfback, out. Their quarterback did not play well. And our offense kept their defense on the field all day. We ran as much clock as we could. And we played enough mistake-free football to get the win. So today, we're taking on UConn. Completely different situation. They're much less talented, but they seem to pass the ball fairly well, and it wouldn't shock me if they play a whole lot better against us than like Ohio State did. That's just how it happens sometimes. Stuff like that is like the reason why I don't get real jumpy in terms of like I feel the need to increase sliders or anything, because you're going to have games where you just don't play well and the other team plays good. It's just an up and down situation at times. But from what I can tell, we at least got more talent than they do. But of course, we got to check out their roster, their impact players, where they're at and such, and adjust accordingly. Now, they run a balanced offense. Their playbook is ace, eye, and gun, according to the scouting report. And they run a 4-3 defense. It's been a while since I played them, so I had to go look that up. All right, let's go to in-season recruiting. You would like to think after that big win over Ohio State, our recruiting should go up a little bit for everybody. Now, if you remember the last video, we put a few extra points on all of the quarterbacks and receivers that we are currently going after. And as you can tell here, we did drop the points off the strong safety. That's not a huge need for us. And we are either staying put or we've moved up for everybody. Neil Scales, the free safety, we are now number 1 on his list. We just don't know what he likes yet. Jimmy Castillo, middle linebacker, we're at number 1 on his list. We just don't know what he likes yet. Out of Maryville, Tennessee, that's pretty close to where I live. Joseph Vord out of Minnesota, number 1 on his list. We've stayed there for a couple weeks. Keith Magruder, another middle linebacker. We're in good shape here. We're kind of tied with a few other teams. Now, you may be wondering why I got so many middle linebackers. That's because middle linebackers, that's the best defensive position where you can move around. You can put them at outside linebacker, defensive end especially if they're big enough and strong enough, where they're just a very versatile position. They're like an athlete on defense without saying it in the game. That's why I like to go after multiples. Plus, if you notice here, our middle linebackers, our 2 best guys are juniors, so it's time for us to recruit some more. Next up, Vernon Hines, wide receiver, right number 1 on his list. Just don't know what he likes yet. Nick Whitaker, my favorite prospect of the bunch, just because I like his combination of speed and arm. And thankfully, we got a positive pitch there, so I'd like to think we're going to get this guy, but you never know. Another middle linebacker, Deion Brooks. This guy may be more of a true middle linebacker because I'd like to have some height at defensive end. This guy's kind of small. But either way, this guy could be a good player for us, and looks like we're in good shape for him. And last but not least, Craig Harrell, wide receiver out of Illinois, a big kid. We've moved up to number 1 on his list. We just don't know what he likes yet. So we're in good position at recruiting, so we don't have to make any adjustments. Sports Illustrated, we should be very close to the top 25. If you go to additional details, and there we are. So there's 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. 30. So we're technically 32nd in the country according to all of that, somewhere around through there. So we're getting close to getting back in the top 25. Look at the Heisman watch. I don't know if we'll have anybody on this list because our 2 running backs are splitting carries. So I think they may cancel each other out in that situation, but you never know. Players of the week, I don't care. Let's go to conference standings. Murray State. Let's see. Simmons, his passing numbers are not going to look all that great. We're not going to throw a ton just because our roster isn't fit for it currently. If Harris was playing, it'd be a little bit different, but he's not. But at least Simmons went 6 for 6 in the last game, so at least we're being efficient with him. But it's our run game is where it's at, and Gladhar is leading that at least in the yards per game. He only has 3 touchdowns. I'd like to see that go up, but I'm not going to force it. It's just whoever scores is going to score. Receiving, Clark, nobody's going to look impressive on that stat. Look at our defense. McBride, our starting corner, still our leading tackler. That should change in time. I figure one of our linebackers will get that. Sacks, Mitchell just has 2 right now, and Pod still just has 1 interception. Now we can go over to the Big East. Looks like Connecticut's at the top of the list. And it looks like they got a halfback out for 3 weeks. He's their leading rusher. And their quarterback looks pretty good. Decent numbers out of the gate. But look at their wide receiver. Gee whiz, 182 yards average right now. I mean, that's stuff that I used to do with some impact receivers where I would just get them the ball like every other play. That's kind of what they're doing right there. He only has 22 receptions through 3 games? That's still, 8 a game or 7 a game right through there. That's not bad. So I'm guessing he's an impact player. Just my guess. Tackler, let's see, leading tackler, the Smith with 25, but they don't have anybody with any interceptions yet. And they lost our last game to Kansas State. Okay, I think that's it. We don't need to make any adjustments to our playbook. I liked where it's at. I thought the few adjustments we did make in the last game worked out well. So if it's not broke, don't fix it. I don't know who we have next. We got a bye week next. I'll probably sim that so you don't have to bother looking at that. I don't think there's going to be anybody ready to... I could be dead wrong. Somebody may be ready to take a visit. So what I may do is simulate that at the end of the video. That way, just in case, I just didn't want you to miss me putting, scheduling a visit on a player. All right. Looks like we're going to have a pretty day for football.
Hi, everybody. Brad Nessler here, and with me, as always, Kirk Herbstreit and Lee
That's a
Corso.
rough-looking tie you got there, Brad.
And it is perfect football weather here for today's
Perfect
matchup
weather.
between the Connecticut Huskies and the Murray
Roy
State
Stewart Stadium. It still looks like there's some empty seats at the very top. But I think it's probably stay like that.
And here come the racers.
That side looks completely full.
The Huskies are going to have a rough time on the field in this game. I want to hear what Kirk Herbstreit thinks.
Murray State has so many weapons.
They're going to highlight Simmons. He's going to, honestly, it's very possible he may get more rushing yards than passing yards this season if he can stay healthy. Because we're just not going to throw a whole lot.
Absolutely right. I really believe
And they're picking us. That's expected. And let's go to the coin toss. They won the toss, and they want the ball first, which is fine. And let's check out their roster. Okay, starting quarterback can run a little bit, so we're not going to blitz too hard. 76 speed is enough for him to go out and do stuff. Halfback, so he's not an impact. I didn't know if this guy would be or not. He is not, and his backup is just a 72 overall, so I don't expect a whole lot from their halfbacks in the run game. He's just a little speedster. They got a really good fullback, 90 overall, 78 speed, and he can catch too. So I don't know if he's going to touch the ball much today, but he's talented. Wide receiver, this is their stud right here. Their offense is going to go through that guy. He's a kick return, punt return specialist. He's going to put up his yards today probably, unless our quarters and zones could shut him down. Tight end, they got a couple decent tight ends, 74, 76 speed. But neither can catch the ball. So I don't think they're going to touch the ball too much. They may. Look at their offensive line, 74, 70, 84, 76, and 72. Nothing to get excited about there. Like I said, they run a 4-3 defense. I'm hoping this kid stays on the field a lot today. But I'm guessing a couple of these guys will be on the field more than he will. And the right end is their best defensive end anyways. Humongous defensive ends, though. They should be running like a 3-4 with those size defensive ends. Defensive tackle, nothing to get excited about there. Linebackers, a couple guys that are okay. but nothing super. Got a decent corner and not a whole lot behind him. They got a bad free safety. I wonder if we can take advantage of that somehow today. If we can at least run in his direction more. And we got to stay away from this guy. 86 overall, 82 speed, strong safety. You got a terrible kicker, terrible punter. Let's get the show on the road.
Both teams are lining up for the kickoff, and we're just about set to get this one underway.
As usual, do a high kick.
He gets off a high kick, not much distance. Forward signals for a fair catch.
Fair catch.
The fair catch at the 34.
So we're going to do a lot of basic orders today. I would love to blitz, but this quarterback's not going to let me do that a whole lot. I'm afraid he'll just run away from it.
I can't say I'm too familiar with players fair catching kickoffs for no reason.
They'll throw on first down.
Just a terrible throw there. I think he threw it before he made his last cut, maybe. I was paying too much attention to what I was doing personally.
Ball on the 35. Connecticut comes to the line with
do another over front.
Hernandez drops back to pass. Throws it to the outside.
Great defense, Al. You go back and look at this. I was able to get a hand on it. Otherwise, that was going to be an easy catch for their impact receiver. Just L1. Just enough, because that was a good throw. So it is 3rd and long. Let's go, Cloud.
It's 3rd down and 10. Ball on the 35.
I'm hesitant to...
Connecticut sets up.
I may just try to go after him.
Hernandez set to go to the air.
Great defense. He threw it too hard. He should have threw it just a little bit, gave it a little bit more of a touch pass. But that's why you get tall corners for plays like that. All right, so the defense is off to a good start. Let's see if the offense can do the same. That's a punt and a half right there. Somebody get a block on the left. I probably should have fair caught that. Not a bad run. I need to adjust my tight end sub package here. Everything else, I don't think I have to use sub packages anywhere else. I think we're okay everywhere else. Let's go option out of the gate. We're going man, nickel.
When he's on the field, as he is right now,
they're doing that. Let's just go to the left. I'm just going to keep it. Yeah, I didn't feel like pitching it there. Get about 8 yards. We'll go with basic slam. We're going man nickel. Now, I bet that safety's going to come down. No, he's not. So we're going to go to the left. I didn't get it. I swear I didn't get it. Of course I didn't. Oh, geez. Let's go option again. I want to have some options. No pun intended. And they're shifting that way. There we go. Get some yards out of it. I'm just going to keep it again. I didn't feel the need to pitch it. So let's go here, and let's let Davidson do another slam. We're going to do it from twins this time. We're going man 5-2. I'm okay with the shift. We're going to run to the right, but we're going to go after that safety, which... It's good defense. My right tackle, my tight end, just got beat badly on that one. Let's do halfback option. Just do the twin halfback thing out of Wishbone. Let's go left. Good block right there. Just pick up the first with Gladhar. And now what we can do is, I'm going to go back. Let's do speed option with Davidson. We're going man. I like the shift. All we got to worry about is that safety. Good block there by tight end. Can I get in the end zone? Can I get there? Ah, awesome, great. Awesome run there by Simmons, just enough. He only has, I think, 80 speed, but it was enough to get the 6 points. Just a great run right there. Great block by Olsen. We can go back and look at that. If I can get to the instant replay, ain't going to let me do it. All right. Break this down. They went man, and looks like they went cover 0, but Olsen there up top there, getting that block on the safety. Made all the difference in the world, and Simmons going in right here is just excellent. Awesome play. Good for him. That may be a good thumbnail picture right there. He's blind. He can't see. That's awesome looking play right there. Good for him. I don't know if Simmons has many rushing touchdowns this year. That may be his first one of the year. I can't remember. That very well could be his first one of his career, I guess. Okay, we're off to a good start. In time, we're going to go after that free safety. We'll throw in some passes, but right now it feels like we don't have to do a whole lot of that yet. I want to get Myers going. This wasn't the best kick, but he'll still fair catch it. Let's do basic quarters for 4-3 for now. I still don't want to do any blitzing. Going a slot. And their left tackle moved. Free yards for us. They're doing that. I'm still going to go quarters out of 4-3. I still expect him to throw it.
First down and 15 to go.
We'll do her over front. Play action, told you. Sack. It's a sack because he's a right-handed quarterback, and this particular play action play forces you to get real slow with it. He has to turn around, and then he can get set. Not all play action plays are like that, but that play is. That's what gave us enough time for our defensive end to get the sack. Second and forever. I'm still going to stay in quarters. If we could just get them in a third and long, then we can handle the rest, I think. I got some action on my side of the field. They are going gun ace twins. Interception, that's 6 points. Oh, great play. I just got right in front of it. I timed it perfectly. Awesome play right there. I wonder if it's going to show a decent replay. And not bad. Yeah, I just fallen. I can show you my angle from it. You've seen me do this quite a bit before. But from this angle, I always have the flat side, or, the flat area on my side of the field, and that was the only route in my direction. So I just got in front of it. This time I decided to hit the triangle button to get an interception instead of swat it down. I felt like I was in good position to do so. So we're on the 4-yard line. What we're going to do is let's just try to run it in. We don't have to get fancy here. We're going zone. We're therefore going to run to our right. See if Davidson can get in here. Pick up 6 points. All right. 2 quick scores. He's got an amazing looking visor. It's cool. It's orange, but it kind of fits with our yellow color on our uniforms. Made all the sense of the world to go to the right because their impact guy was on the other side of the field, and we had our tight end on that side as well. Get an extra point. And back to defense we go. Defense is playing great. We're not getting much past this right now. Should be another high kick. Imagine how high this kick would be if you had like a really good kicker. It'd probably have like an extra 2 seconds of hang time or something. But if I had a really good kicker, I'd be doing normal kicks. More than likely. Thankfully, with stuff like this is probably good strategy to where their impact receiver would never touch the ball on kickoffs. So that may be a good decision. Play action here. Wide open. That's great play right there. Quarters in the flat is always open if you can get there off play action especially. That play action's what done it. Just a great play. We'll just stick with quarters again.
It's 1st and 10. Ball right around midfield. Connecticut sets up in the eye.
Going eye normal. Toss play. Get him. Oh, that should have been picked off, Potts. That play, that is the quarterback throw play that it's like one of the worst ones of the bunch. The one from ace slot and ace normal is a little bit better. I was never a fan of the one from I normal. Oh, wow, we got lucky on defensive end, got an interception. Oh, my gosh, he's going to score. Look at him run. He's so funny watching him run. Hilarious. Oh, that's a good look right there. Wow, what a play. We may get a penalty. No, we're not going to. It bounced off his back. How lucky can he get on that one? I don't know if I've ever seen that before. You go back and look. It bounced off his back. If I can get the Kershaw on, there we go. And he had enough awareness as soon as it hit him to turn right around and get it. Now, what's I think the funny part is watch him run. High stepping. Get, go. That kid's a stud, though. Remember, he's the converted middle linebacker. Just an incredible ball player. And he's just a sophomore, if I'm not mistaken, or is he a redshirt freshman? I think he's a redshirt freshman. We can look here. Mitchell is a redshirt freshman, so he's going to wreak havoc for at least 3 more seasons. 2.5, technically. By then, he may want to go pro early. So far, the ball's just bouncing our way right now. Now, if this quarterback throws... I think most CPU quarterbacks need to throw 4 interceptions before they can get benched. It'd be great if he threw a couple more, because I still don't want him to run around on us. I'm not going to blitz. We'll stay in quarters. It's working so far. I don't think he's good enough quarterback just to pick us apart all day. Impact receivers is on my side. Wide open. Ran a little stick route. Got 5 yards out of it.
Good catch. That short passing game is where you see all those hours in the summer that you put in pay off.
Ace backfield.
Ace, big, tight end, wide receiver. Play action again. I think he got the first.
Nice heads-up play by the quarterback.
First and 10. I'm just going to stay in quarters. They're doing a lot of play action. I'm kind of enticed to do some blitzing off of that.
On first down. He tosses it short. Brought down.
They're slowly getting down the field on this drive. Well, I'm going to stay in quarters. Next time they may go one high, I may try zone blitz and see. We may look out and they may go play action on it. Right open again. Just that. Wow. Big play. Again, against quarters, that's a weak spot. Especially if you use play action. So let's try zone blitz this time.
First and 10. And this is the 5th play of the current drive.
I'd love for them to go play action. Don't run up the middle, don't. And they're going to do that. And of course they go.
Here's an opening. Tackle. Picked up big
Of course they go opposite side blitz and they do a toss, which again the opposing team always does good with their toss plays. I don't get it. I guess it just works against my specific coverages and plays, but.
Let's see if they can take this one in for
sack. Dang it, he still got the touchdown. He got hit, but it didn't matter. So that was like a very easy drive for him all of a sudden. Like they had no issues whatsoever. And the one time I zone blitz, they tossed to the opposite side of it. What do you do? So it's been a high-scoring quarter. I mean, I think we're still in the first quarter. This could be a very long game.
Connecticut to kick this one off. Kicks it off.
That's right down the middle of the field. We're going to let that one go. I'm not going to get a whole lot of yards off of that one. Everybody should be fresh. So let's do speed option. We're going man 4-3. Probably go to the left. They're spreading out. That's pretty smart.
Murray State goes with the ace set here. Here's the option.
That's great defense.
Gets a tackler.
Wow. What a stud.
Field.
What a stud. It helps to have an impact guy like that who can break a tackle.
Big first down.
Now, I want to go after that free safety. They're going zone. I don't know if Simmons can make this throw. If they go cover 2, I'm going to go to Clark. They're going cover 2.
Simmons with a nice play fake. Got it.
Big play. Got the first down.
All the way down to the 38.
Play action. Both teams are using play action well today. So this is a very play action heavy game so far. They went cover 2. They were doing this and I have the go route right here. I'm trying to hit this area right here, and I have to throw it pretty hard. So as you see, once you snap the ball, both safeties are going. They're splitting the field. I had good protection, thankfully. Ended up being a good throw. I tried to do a spin move. I thought that may help, but it didn't. But at least we got the first down, and we got to pass the ball a little bit. Let's stay in this formation. Let's do basic slam.
It's first and
We're
10.
going man 4-3. That's a hard shift.
Go with the I formation.
See if we can get some blocking on this side. Good block there. Somebody done a cut block of some sort.
And he shoved out of
You
bounds.
can go back and look at this. It was the tight end. Olsen's blocking great for us today. Cut that safety off. Awesome. So where are we? We're on the 22. I don't know if we got enough room for it, so I'm not going to call it. Let's go with something else. Let's go off tackle. Let's do a little pro. We're going zone 4-3. Don't shift to the left. Since that's the case, let's bring somebody over to help out at least. Let's do that. See if that helps. Cut up. Get about 9 yards there. We're in the middle of the field. Let's do just another slam with Davidson. Spread them out. All right, who's going to be on the slot on the left? It's that guy. I don't know what... I got to check what my audibles are. I don't use them enough. I think I have... It's X. We got one for this formation. And they're going man. I couldn't really tell what they was going to call. And we're going to get 6 points out of it. I felt safe. That was the smart thing to do. I had several man beaters, but I couldn't tell if they was going man or zone. But once I saw they was going man, I thought it was just smart. Just let Simmons take care of it there. And speaking of, there's another play for the quarterback I'm going to use. I just need to get it in the red zone. I don't have to do it. Use it as a red zone play, but since he doesn't have great top-end speed, I think he'll be more effective if it's in the red zone. Let's say, hopefully I won't forget it. We'll try that a little bit later. We've actually called that play before, but I'm going to use it differently. I may try that on the next drive, just on some random down. We'll see. So I'm on pace to score over 100 points. All right, defense, play a little bit better this drive than he did last. I'm going to do another zone blitz. I want them to go play action. I want to see if they will. Nope, they're going gun line trips.
Hernandez comes to the line with 3 wide. Drops back to pass. Across the middle. He's got it. And he's taking
Quarterback's playing pretty good. He's not getting rattled by anything. It's 2nd and inches. They may just run the ball. I didn't really think about that.
Come out in the ace formation.
They got it off. Nope, they're going to play action. That's a slow play action again. Sometimes their play action is working. Sometimes they're getting sacked. So our right defensive end's got 2 sacks through the first quarter. It's 3rd and 6. We'll just stick with this play.
Hernandez with 3 wide receivers. Hernandez
Going screen.
He lobs it right side. A little juice.
Great stop. I called the wrong play, but we still got the stop. So where are they? It's on the 42. We're going to do another all-out block. I could do a return. I didn't think about that. We probably should have done a return. I had that punt safe thing on my mind.
Connecticut.
Okay, they're going to do a tight adjustment. We still may get some room to work with. I'm going to fair catch that. I had no protection. All right, let's go and pick that play. It's on my mind, so let's just go ahead and do it. It is quick slants. We've called this a bunch of times before. Now they're going man. And we're going up against that safety. I forgot about that. But let's try it anyways. And there looks like they're doing that. What I want to do is I'm going to do this. And we're going to run with the quarterback. Let's see how many yards he can get on this one. He may get caught. He may go all the way. Wow, that was a good play call, Al. Oh, my gosh. So we'll break this play down. I'll show you why I done what I done. 90-yard touchdown run. Just enough speed. I guess 80 is enough. So let's talk about this. Let's back out right here, and let's use our little handy-dandy tool. We have slant. They're going man, and you can obviously tell the safeties are coming down and stuff, but I had a slant like this. I had a slant like this, and what was over here? I don't even remember. Oh, yeah, we had like a smash concept over here. And naturally, this halfback is supposed to do a flat to the right, but I hot routed him to a go just to get him away from everybody, especially away from my quarterback. So what I've done with the quarterback is I brought him around. Since they're going man, every one of these guys, this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, they're all going to go in this direction, leaving me all this room to work with over here. So I wait about a second, and then I just take off with it. They blitz, and nobody's fast enough to catch up to me, not even that linebacker right there. It helps that they went cover 0, but using those slants, that's what makes the difference. Let those slants work for you because it just gives you all the time in the world, all the space in the world to go this way. It just distracts everybody. It also helps if one of these slants bumps into somebody. So if you zoom in, I bet that tight end, let's see if it bumped into anybody. We can look over there. It didn't this time, but it didn't have to. Everybody was clear of it. Either way, we got a touchdown. So that's another option you can have with that particular play. It's a good play to get a halfback open in the flat. But if you got a quarterback with some speed, use those double slants to distract everybody on that one side, giving you plenty of room on the other. Okay, our offense is in the zone. Let's keep at it. That's just one of the ways to get kind of creative. Just add a little extra something. And I done a normal kick. I didn't mean to do that. Well, they got down to 29. I forgot to do my high kick. It worked out okay.
Go to work at the 29. Connecticut sets up with 4 receivers.
Back to quarters we go. Dang it, I got the tackle, but I stalled. Didn't need to. We're doing that. Let's do a cover 1. We're going with a big set.
Ball on their own 38. The Huskies line up with 2 tight ends.
No, let's do that. I'm not going to do the under front just because they may do a toss play. There's the toss. And wow, still great blocking. I can't get that good of blocking like that. I still can't. When I call that, I never have perfect blocking like this. That's perfect execution. Great block there, and just the timing was spot on. You got to be real picky with your timing on those tosses. All right, I'm going to go zone blitz. Throw them off. Maybe they'll go play action off of that.
Connecticut lines up with 3 receivers. They'll throw on first down. Across the
wide open. Oh, and he dropped it. It's just our day when their best players dropping balls. So we're going to go back to quarters.
In second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Going ace normal. Play action. That is great defense. You normally don't see that. The tight end is running a delay route, and you see me over there on the left. I'm surprised this wasn't called pass interference, but I got him like in a blocking motion. Interesting. 3rd and 10. Let's go, Cloud.
Third down and 10 coming up.
I'm going to go after him like normal.
They shift on the defensive line.
I'll control Mitchell.
Hernandez back to pass. Throws it to the outside.
Great defense.
Got a hand on it.
Great
Not on
defense.
target at all this
Schroeder
drive.
done a good job there.
Put down.
So we're going to do this all-out block. That way everybody gets out of the way when we're trying to safely catch this thing, or at least get out of the way from it altogether.
The Huskies.
Don't fake it. Sometimes that's the only downside of calling this play like this.
Easy.
Thankfully, they did not fake it. So we'll fair catch that, get out of the way.
Catch.
Don't touch it. There we go.
And they'll down it at the
So
end.
we're way back here.
Back out onto the field after that kick, hoping to turn this drive
Let's
into
go
another
basic
touchdown.
slam. We got a ton of time left. Let's go 4-3.
8-yard line.
Oh, they're going 4-3. We're going to go basic slam. I wonder what happens if I do this. I'm going to bring him over. What if that safety comes down? Nope, he stays there. That doesn't mean they may go cover 0. That's good defense. Just nothing was open.
They'll give him an inch or two, if that.
No gain on the play.
Let's give him another shot here. Let's go basic option at a slot.
So it's 2nd and 10.
We're going zone 4-3. Ooh.
They come out with 3 wide receivers.
Let's move the tight end this time.
They option left.
Ah,
Back. Broke away from one.
that's yeah. I should have went to the other side. Just had more grass to work with. He tried to break tackles. It's just a tough play. 3rd and 11. I feel like we got no choice to go deep outs.
3rd and 11.
We're going zone.
On the 7.
Let's see if Simmons can make this throw. Hopefully, we'll be able to go to Clark here.
Murray State comes to the line. Only one man in the backfield. He's looking down the
Good.
middle.
Dang it. He dropped it. He got hit as soon as he tried to catch it.
Yeah, and that ball had some heat on it.
I don't care.
So we'll punt it.
Drop passes
It was a good throw,
inexcusable.
but he dropped it. So the receivers aren't having good days
So
for
they
either
set
team.
This one away.
Ooh.
Plenty of hang time on this one. Number 81 calls for the fair catch, and they make the fair catch at the 39-yard line.
Back to
And now
defense
the
we go.
offense come out onto the
I'll just do
field for their next
quarters.
possession. Hernandez comes to the line with 3 wide.
We'll go with an over front.
Hernandez steps back to pass. Looks. Wants to throw.
Oh wow, what a catch!
And the wideout couldn't drag it
Oh
away.
wow, that was an awesome looking catch. He didn't get in bounds. But look at this. I don't know if I've ever seen this animation before. Like, well, I guess I have, but it was weird looking when you saw it. Just like last second, he turned around. I'm not going to blitz. I just don't feel like we
2nd and 10.
need to.
Ball on the 39. The Huskies come out showing 3 wide. Browning.
Here's that quarterback play.
And now he's going to throw it.
Somebody stop him. There you go. All right, 3rd and long.
I'm sure they were looking to get more than
We'll
that.
just go
That
back to
play
Cloud.
call is the trick play, only nets them a few.
They got a 4. I think they're going to go gun spread here,
Ball on the 38.
and they are. Only reason I knew that is because of their
Linebacker.
playbook in the scouting report. I think that was the lone 4-wide set they had.
Back to pass. Steps up. Looking. He's going right.
That's what you want to do right there. Tall corners.
Defense needed that one.
How about the move?
And they're going to call, yeah. They're in a good spot that I don't blame them for going for it on 4th here. This doesn't shock me.
The
So we'll just call it the
linebacker
same
shifts
play.
over a little. Here we go. He keeps
Dang it. Just wasn't fast enough.
Stop. He made a real nice play on that one.
I'll tell you what, in today's game, you have to have the
I just wasn't fast enough. I tried to dive and it just didn't work.
He made a great play and really gave his team a boost.
Drops back to pass. He steps up.
There he goes again.
He's going to take off.
At least somebody was sitting there to
With a takedown.
meet him.
Connecticut takes a timeout.
And they're doing that. I'm still going to go quarters. So at 4-3. They're going with a big set, but I don't think they've ran the ball more than twice all day.
When performance matters the most.
Their quarterback's not too bad. Oh, they finally decided to run the ball.
Tries to juke. Oh, he got nailed on that one.
So it's 3rd and 3. What I'm going to do, they're doing that. Let's just go with a 4-4. We're going goal line.
Here. And this is the 7th play of the current drive. The Huskies come to the line with their jumbo package.
Stop him. First
They'll
down.
bring him
Dang it.
down. Connecticut
And they call a timeout. Let's go. I'm waiting for this guy to throw in my direction. I think he learned from the last time not to do so.
They'll throw on first down. He's looking. Comes across the middle. And
Just a little slant curl.
Move a little closer to the sticks.
Yeah, completing those short passes is the key.
Let's go. I feel like they're going to score on us, so let's just do like a crazy zone blitz
Downfield for a big gain.
and see if that helps. It may not work against this ace normal.
Hernandez drops back to pass.
Oh, it did. We got the sack.
Dula comes away
3rd and
with
6. I'm going to let that clock roll. I'm not too worried about that.
With the battle up front. I don't care how good your receivers are or how explosive your running backs are. If you can't control the line of scrimmage, then it's tough.
And a good stop. So I guess they'll kick a field goal.
And the thing is, this quarterback can make some plays for you.
So we got 43 seconds and 3 timeouts.
He's going to have to figure out how to make plays without time.
So we're going to try to pass some, go down the field if we can.
the short field goal. He gets it up.
Perfect
And he
kick.
got it. Here's the Pontiac drive.
Of course, that was
bringing you fuel for
the hardest
soul.
kick in the world. So we're up 25.
Looks
We
like
do get the ball start second half. I would like to try to score before half. That'd be nice.
decent kick. Looks to be returnable. Simmons fields it at the 3.
Nope, I figured he'd get a block there, and he couldn't.
Not a very good
So
year.
we are on the right hash. I want to go. I'd love for them to go man here.
3 and out.
Don't know if they will. They're going man. I'd love to go to Myers. I want him to touch the ball a little bit today.
Murray State
That's a
lines up
crazy
with a
looking
split
shift. Let's see
backfield.
who's on him.
They'll
We're
throw
going
on
cover
first down.
1.
Look. He's
We'll go to
And
Anderson.
they make the stop. Nice pickup as they connect on the pass play.
They look to be in
We'll
sync
go.
right now. They're
I gotta
both
need to
reading the
hurry up
defense
here.
properly, and the result is a nice gain.
I need to call a timeout. That's my fault. I probably should have called a timeout here. And they're going cover 0, I think.
3 wideouts here.
And I called the wrong play. We'll do this again. See, that's what happens. I done the wrong route.
He's gonna run.
We got out of bounds at least. That was a dumb play call.
When the pressure's coming from the inside,
That was all kinds of bad.
escape the pocket, it usually means he's
Okay,
gonna
yeah,
have
we did get out of
some
bounds.
room to run.
So let me think. Let's go stretch.
It's 1st and
We're
10.
going zone.
Ball right around midfield. Simmons with 3 wide receivers. He drops back across the middle. And he's got him.
We'll
on
call
the
timeout.
fly. They'll bring him down. The
4
offense calls
seconds.
the timeout, and they've
That's not a
got
whole
2
lot of
minutes.
time. What we'll probably do is just do Hail Mary. That's not enough. We'll do the one in the middle.
1st and
We don't
10
have enough time.
on the 29-yard
I could
line.
kick a field goal, but we're so far ahead, I don't think it matters at this point. We'll go over
Right
here.
now before we hit halftime, so they'll most likely throw one towards the end zone here. He
Let's
wants
see if we can
the
get
long
lucky.
ball. It's
Hey, it was worth a shot.
That one's fallen incomplete.
Worth a shot. All right, we're up 25 at half.
And it's
Pretty good first half. We'll take that any day of the week. We can look at some stats here. 242 yards rushing already. Of course, a third of that, more than a third, came off one play. Our defense is doing their part. I mean, UConn is getting down the field a little bit, but we're keeping it out of the end zone for the most part. Thankfully, turnovers have went in our direction. And that's pretty much all I wanted to see there. So let's get back at it.
Connecticut got the ball to start
Get on
the game, so they'll be
offense.
Kicking off to start the second half. Kicks it off.
Left hash.
Long takes it at the 4.
I've done a terrible job on that one.
Before the offense hits the
Let's
field,
see.
let's
Let's
take the time
go.
to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports.
Let's do speed option with Davidson. I think we've been doing a lot of slam with him lately. Let's do
Ball on the
speed.
21-yard line.
We're going zone 4-3. They're doing that hard shift.
Comes out with an I formation. Simmons. on
Let's
the
just cut up.
Here's an opening. He
That was dumb. Don't ever do it. That was a terrible pitch. I was not expecting him to do it like that.
nice gain there.
They're going zone, so I'm trying to find a way to cut up field a little bit, and then I finally done it right there.
To him again.
But I thought I had a chance to do one pitch, and he probably would have been gone. But I wasn't expecting that kind of pitch right there. I think it's because he got hit when I pitched it. Either way. Let's do slam with Gladhar.
1st and 10.
We're
Ball on their
going
own
zone
30.
4-3. Oh, we got a first down. I thought we didn't get
Murray
it.
State sets up in the I. On the ground with the tailback.
Hurry up.
And now he's got
Easy first down there. Good blocking from everybody. Now what I want to do here,
Incredible effort there, running the
let's go
football by
here
this guy.
and let's go option. From this formation, they're going man. I wanted them to go zone. But I've noticed both teams last 2 games have gone man on us when we call something from this formation.
Options out to the right.
That's good defense. Simmons felt really slow on that one.
The option didn't work out for him that time, guys.
No, but I'll tell you what, that's the kind of play
So I don't know
that
what
sets up
happened
the
there.
whole option pass.
So we're going to do a basic toss with Davidson. And they're going zone.
The end of the world. If you're running it to set up the defense
And they're shifting
for
that
something
way.
else later in the
I'm not
game.
going to let Simmons run this one.
Coach's first guessing, calling for the option pass.
He lateral.
I was hoping for a block on that one guy, and it didn't happen.
7 yards there on the option pitch to the
3rd and 5. We are not. Let's put. I'm gonna do the twin halfback from here. Let's do the double running back option from this formation.
It's 3rd down and
I'm not using Myers with this formation much, so let's just do it here. We're going man. Can we get around this linebacker?
with 3 wide.
Ah, dang it. We'll still get the first down. I pitched that way too early. I didn't have to. That was my bad. Okay, I'm going to try this play action play again. They're going man dime this time, so unless they go cover 0, I don't know what to expect here. Cover 1. Nobody's really open. Olsen, he's big, and yeah, I don't think he can catch the ball well, so that was probably dumb on my part to throw it to him. My bad.
From blocking every day in practice.
All right, let's just go back, do slam with Glad hard. Davidson looks a little gassed, so we'll let 34 handle it a little bit. And they're doing that.
They come out with a big set.
Ah, man. Let's go to the left still. I don't know if we can get enough blocks. Nope. He was blitzing. I should have went up to an audible or something. 3rd and 9 from the 44. Let's go. This is 2-down territory for me, I think. Let's go slot corner. And they're going zone, unfortunately. I was hoping they'd go man.
They line up with split backs. Drops back to pass. Rolling out to the right side.
Pick up the first down there.
Got it to him on the run.
There's a huge hole over the middle. That's my center beater. They blitz. That's why there's a huge hole. I felt a little heat coming from the left side, so I decided to move to my left or my right a little bit. And there he is, wide open. Decent throw, not the best. Okay. I still want to try to get Myers going eventually. We will, in time. I'd love to run him, but he can't run the ball well. Let's do slam from spread.
It's 1st and 10.
Zone nickel.
On the 28.
Okay. We'll just go to our left, I guess. Good block.
He might have a chance.
Clark, I thought he was going to get a good block on that corner, and he didn't.
Runs for 4 yards.
Let's see who's available. Let's do slam from slot.
2nd and 6 coming up.
Man 5-2. This may be a disastrous play. I like the shift, so we may have a chance.
3 wide outs here. On the ground with the tailback.
Good block by Clark. Much better this time.
Shake and bake move.
6 points. Much better block by Clark.
Fantastic touchdown run by the halfback.
Good block by... Myers may not have picked up anybody, but I probably didn't need to juke right there. Probably got lucky on that one. So I'm going to let my first stringers handle the rest of the quarter, and then we'll sub some guys out. I think I could do mass subs across the board. I think my depth is at that point where we can do so for both sides of the ball.
Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff.
We're just too much for them offensively,
High short kick. Forward. Signals for a fair kick.
and we're not turning the ball over. That helps.
35. Time once again for this offense to come back out.
Let's do a zone blitz. I think we got a big enough lead where we can do some
5-yard line.
more risky things.
They line up
Just
in the
don't run
line.
to the right or up the middle.
They keep it
And they run to the right.
tailback.
Slash middle.
Brought down.
Good play call.
Gain of 9.
My zone blitzes are called at bad times. You know, it's, all you do is guess.
Ball on their own 44.
Just hasn't worked out
Let's see if
today.
they look the wideout's way. He is in the zone. Toss.
That's a good defense right there. I was able to contain them. 3rd and 2. Let's go cover 1.
3rd and 2 coming up here.
We're starting to run the ball a bit more now.
The Huskies come out in the ace formation. Gets the ball.
Play action.
Oh, they faked it.
Oh, that should have been caught. It said he got tipped.
That was an impressive stand by the
I didn't notice it. Let's go all-out block again. They're not going to fake it, I don't think. It's 4th and 2. I did not think about that. It wouldn't shock me if they did. Nope, they're not going to. I think the only time they'll try to fake it if they're closer to the 50-yard line, maybe a little past it. That's a punt and a half.
Long calls for the fair catch.
All right.
That last drive
Back on offense we go. I'm trying to think of anything we haven't called. Let's go.
Let's see what they can do.
Gladhart. No, okay. I thought Gladhart looked a little bit gassed, but he didn't. Let's go. Let's do that halfback option play again. We're going zone.
We all know why.
Are you kidding me?
We'll go to the left.
Everyone who's at home watching this game knows why they're winning.
Good defense. I wasn't going to pitch it. Something bad was going to happen. They blitzed. He came right on through.
That's the main reason they went into the half with the lead.
You're right, Kirk. I guess it shouldn't come as a surprise, though.
2nd and forever. We can try this play again. We'll go quick slants.
Well, I couldn't
This time
tell
we're
you
going zone, so we'll just use our zone beaters.
Is that this young man is going to be the reason they win this football game. Just keep giving him the ball, and he'll pick up the yards while the clock runs down.
Fumble. What do you do? That's why I don't like to throw to Anderson a whole lot. He's just not the most reliable receiver. I mean, like, as soon as he caught the ball, oh well.
They'll get the ball here at the 19. The Huskies go with the I formation. Hernandez back to throw.
There he goes.
He keeps it, and down he goes. He must not
Got 5-6 yards there.
Nobody open downfield, but he's got to be careful.
We'll just stay in
I like
quarters.
his toughness, but those kind of hits are going to take a toll on him eventually.
Sometimes it's as
Got some bodies on my side of the field.
Good defensive call there.
Back to pass. He's looking down the middle.
How in the world did he catch that? I thought Potts was going to intercept it.
Decision by the quarterback.
Apparently not.
Good decision making, but the offensive line protected.
We'll just go man. They'll probably go play action and somebody will get wide open. But
First down 9 out of 10 times.
Let's see if they can get it in for the touchdown.
I take it that means they're going to pass.
Drops back to pass. Looks. And
Intercepted. It's good defense by Potts.
Good awareness defensively that time by the
We'll just call the same play. I don't like calling the all-out blitzes because guys can get really wide open
The Huskies line up in a goal line
if you can't get to the quarterback in time. And a toss play. Stop. Good stop.
Brings him down.
Our corner, Campbell, contained. So I'm going to do something really goofy. Let's go with a fire two.
Connecticut comes out with an I formation.
Great stop. I didn't know what they was going to call, but I figured I'd do something at least a little weird.
This is just a toss to the tail.
And that's the end of the quarter. All right, fourth quarter. They're probably going to go for it, so I'll keep my first string out here.
As we go to the final quarter of play.
Yep, they're going to go for it. That's what I assumed.
Murray State 42.
Can we do any double zone? Let's do this outside linebacker double spy. Because I fully expect this guy to run with it.
If anyone can force a turnover right now, then it's the man at linebacker.
Good defense. All right, now we can put our second string in. Just across the board, I don't think... Only thing I'm worried about is I don't know how my halfbacks are going to handle. Where are we? We're on the 9. It's all Davidson. Since it's all Davidson, I want to... Let's put in Matt Williams and Long. Let's do Long. Long's earned it. Let's have Long and Williams. No offense to Griffin, but we'll have those two guys right there. Let's get those little young bucks in there. That worked out okay. Now, our backup quarterback,
They'll take over at the 9-yard line.
he's a pure pocket passer, so we're going to do tosses. And we got another fullback in there. I completely forgot about that. I hate that Myers couldn't get the ball today, but that's just how it worked out.
At the 30, he goes down.
It just wasn't meant to be for him to catch it today, but that's okay.
Run like that can really get the momentum rolling.
We got to do bigger sets. Only because we don't have the receivers. So we're going to do 2 wide sets going forward. And I guess we can still do wishbone. But this play isn't going to work. I'm going to run clock. There's no point in me hurrying up and trying to call a play here.
You'll get it again.
Be patient.
Tackle.
This is a good example of everybody and their brother. I'm doing an off-tackle play, and everybody and their brother's on that side of the field, and you can't flip the run. So I'm just going to be very patient and see where everybody's at, and then we'll cut up field. Pick up a first down. We can't call that. We can let Davidson touch it because, again, this is a sub or a formation sub. Let's try. Let's do a toss play. I'm just curious to see what will happen. I have no expectations with this, but we'll see. Now, everybody and their brother's shifting, so that may help.
They line up in an eye.
But I'd love to see these toss plays work a little bit more.
Davidson
Get a block. I guess you got to be patient on the blocks.
makes a move. He can scoot. Brought down.
I guess that's what that is right there. So let's try.
They will force it down this defense's
I should have, I guess, used my own rule all these years when I tell people, don't abuse the speed button. You got to be very patient with it. Let's try a lead toss from I normal.
It's first and
We're going
10.
man.
Ball on the 31.
I love the shift. So the shifts are helping us.
Line up in an I formation.
We'll let this clock roll a little bit. Then we're just going to be very patient and wait for these blocks to develop. And then we can use the speed button. I waited a little too soon, and at least we got some yards out of it. He's gassed. He is gassed to the nines because he just got it blasted. Now Williams. Let's put Griffin in there. Griffin's actually a little bit faster than that Williams kid. Let's keep doing toss. Let's just run the same one from the same formation. They're going man, 4-3.
And this is the 5th play of the current drive.
This will be interesting. I fully expect this one to get stopped.
Griffin gets a toss.
That's what I'm used to seeing right there. Somebody comes right on through and stops it.
Yeah, this is the same toss play they ran the play before. The defense was quick to recognize it.
Now, it may have been because I literally called it, like what Corso said, literally called the same play from the same formation, but it still helps that, you know, I'm just so used to seeing somebody come through like that. Oh, it's 3rd and 12. I completely forgot. Let's call a pass play. I'll call a timeout, and we'll pick a pass play. Let's pick one. Let's go. I have an idea. Let's go offensive line. Let's call wide receiver post. I haven't called this play in ages. All right, they're going man. This will go to one of the receivers. They're bringing both safeties. Ah, did he drop it or?
Oh, he could have had a big reception.
I think he dropped it.
Just let that one get away from his
Oh, yeah, he dropped it.
split second.
How many times has he dropped passes this year? That's at least the second. 4th and 12. Let's just go for it. Let's just call the same play. I want to see if we can make it work this time. They're going man. If they go cover one, let's see. They're going cover one. Nope, that was a terrible throw. That was all-time bad. That was my cover one beater, but he threw that one way out of bounds. All right, we're going to go stay in quarters, 4-3, probably the remainder of the way. I don't think we have enough talent to go nickel.
Browning on the run.
Get a stop
with the
there.
takedown. A 7-yard run by the running back.
Let's do a one high, I guess. They decided to run the ball a lot this second half all of a sudden, for whatever reason.
They line up in the shotgun. Over the middle.
Wasn't the best throw in the world.
Play on the ball.
He sure did. This
Third
kid
and
is very
3.
athletic. If he doesn't get a pick, he does his best to knock the ball
Let's try
down.
that spy look again. If I can find it, there it is. From
It's third down,
4-3.
3 to go. Ball on the 40-yard line.
They're going goal line. I thought they said they was going too wide. Well, they'll probably get a basic, easy first down here. Going to play action.
Nice play fake. Throws this one out.
Threw it out of bounds.
And the wideout couldn't drag a foot.
That's one of those elongated play action plays to take forever to develop. Takes forever for your quarterback to get back around. It works just fine if he went to the right, if he didn't flip it. But since he flipped and he's right-handed, it makes it so much longer. Okay, somebody get a block on the left. Get a block on the left.
At the 13.
All right, let's let that Griffin guy. Let's go here. Or not Griffin. Let's go Williams. If I can find him. Let's do William or... No, I want Williams there. And we're going to do Long here if I can find him. There we go. Now, Matt Williams, or whatever his first name is, number 22, he's a downhill guy. I don't have the tight ends to do it. So we're going to have to do everything from I normal and twins. Let's go ISO. We're going zone. I want to see if I can go up the middle any. And that shift, I wasn't expecting that. They still have their starters out there for whatever reason.
They go with a run. They'll bring it
Almost
down.
fumbled
That's
it.
a good 9-yard gain.
Picked up 9. Let's do ISO from slot.
2 minutes
We're
remaining
going
in the
zone.
quarter.
That linebacker should go out a little bit. Okay, we're going to just leave it as is and let's just run clock.
Wide.
Then after this, I'll put in Long and let him finish it out.
Hurst hands it off.
I don't even think I got the first.
And not too much there on that
13
run.
inches.
Not too much, but the key here is try to milk as much time as possible.
Let's just do basic toss,
Third
or
down,
our version of it.
60-yard.
With Davidson, maybe he can get the first.
Sets up in the eye.
That safety is blitzing. That tells me that they're going to go cover 3, which means that corner on the right should go back. So I'm going to run in that direction. I hope I'm right. The only thing I'm worried about is number 44 blitzing from the outside.
Hurst on the option. He laterals the ball. He jukes it.
And let's just get down. Is that what they done? We can go back and look. No, that's interesting. That threw me off. I normally not expecting to see that, but this guy right here looks like he's blitzing, but what does he do? He backs off. Interesting. All right. Let's take a knee the rest of the way and get out of here.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line.
I will simulate the bye week because I don't want you guys to miss that either, but I don't want to start the next Dynasty video with me simulating a week. That's boring, so I'd rather do this on the end of this video. Overall, good performance, both sides of the ball. The only downside, I wish I could have got Myers going, but every time I picked a play that involved him, the defense called something else to get him, to keep him out of the play, which happens. Simmons ended up with 181 yards rushing, 75 yards passing. Of course, literally half of that came from that big 90-yard run. And this should be our last snap.
And he takes a knee.
And we will look at some stats.
They come out in a nickel.
Hurst, did he get the throw any? He got the throw. No, he can throw a couple times. All right, end of the game.
And this ball game's over. Any final thoughts?
Yep, that was all number 10 right there. He had a great day.
This contest, of NCAA football.
So we've almost maxed out the stadium. For whatever reason, those last few rows on the far left on the back end aren't closing up. All right, 462 yards of offense, 387 yards rushing. It was just one of those days where, of course, a fourth of that came off one play. Passing didn't go all that well. Only 5 of 10, 75 yards. We didn't get sacked. I'm usually pretty good about not getting sacked. We had the one turnover. Anderson, he just got hit and just dropped it, fumbled it. But we at least won the turnover battle there. I'm going to look at the individual stats. Simmons, 5 of 8. Hurst went over 2. Rushing. On 6 attempts, he had a 30-yard average of 3 touchdowns. I was able to show off a couple different things with him today, a couple different run concepts, which is good to see. Davidson and Gladhar both split carries, 87 to 72. That's what I normally like to see if I got 2 halfbacks doing an equal amount of work, is pretty much even stats, and that's what you see right there. Long got to run the ball a little bit. Hurst and Williams, I guess that's a sack right there. Griffin lost 5 yards on a play. So a lot of guys got to run the ball. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 guys. That's interesting. Nothing to see on the receiving end. Defense, just curious. Potts had a 1 tackle for loss and led in tackles. Crosby had 4, and I had the 1 interception from him. Campbell, Abdullah, Reese. All right, pretty cool. All right, let's get out of here. And again, I'm going to quickly simulate to the next week. We're not going to bother looking at what's happened. For example, we got Notre Dame coming up. We're going to simulate week 5, and then we're going to do some recruiting adjustments if needed. I just didn't want you to miss any of that. I could have cut it out. I'm just not really big into video editing. I'm doing a little bit of it, but I really don't want you guys to miss any of that stuff. And I guess what I could have done was use that little trick where I could have sped this up. I did not think about that. That's my fault for not thinking of it. But look at the rest of our schedule. Look at the next 2 games. At Notre Dame's coming here. They're having a good season, 4-1, and Oregon State, they're 3-0. So the next 2 games are going to be interesting to say the least. I would like to think at least one of those teams is going to play better against us than Ohio State did. You just don't know who they have injured, scheme-wise, who their impact players are. It's been a while since I played at Oregon State, and it's going to be cool to see the first big-time powerhouse program come to Little Murray, Kentucky. This will be the first one. So let's quickly go here and go to in-season recruiting just to see if we got to make any changes. Looks like everybody stayed the same. Nothing really changed. We can look here. Nothing changed there. Nothing there. Nothing here. I'm just seeing if we got any positive pitches from anybody. Of course, we got one from Nick Whitaker. And there you go. Middle linebacker, Deion Brooks. We finally figured out that he likes location. He wants to stay close to home. Craig Harrell, we still don't know yet. All right, that's what I just make sure you didn't miss any of that in case somebody was ready to take a visit or whatnot. All right, come on back. In our next Dynasty video, we will take on the mighty Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Just looking at their stats here. Of course, they got more talent than we do. Remember the last time we played them in Season 1? Nail biter. We was able to come up with a victory somehow, some way. Hopefully, we can get that done when we take them on here shortly. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later.